What's up, everyone? Today, we're putting two premium dash cams head-to-head to find out which one actually gives you better protection for your money. On one side, we've got the Thinkware ARC900, a system that focuses on premium hardware, expandable features, and long-term parking protection. On the other, there's the FineVu LX4K, another true 4K dash cam that takes a different approach with a touchscreen interface, highly customizable software, and some genuinely unique recording features. Both are packed with Sony Starvis 2 sensors, both promise excellent day and night image quality, and both come from brands with a solid reputation in the dashcam world. So instead of just reading through a spec sheet, we're going to compare their design, installation, recording quality, smart features, parking surveillance, and overall value to see which one makes more sense for your daily drive. As always, we'll leave links down below if you want to check out the latest pricing, and with that said, let's jump right in. Starting with design, these two actually have very different personalities. The Thinkware ARC900 immediately feels like the more modern-looking unit. The body is compact, the front camera module blends in nicely behind the rear-view mirror, and everything has that clean OEM look that almost disappears once it's installed. We also like the fact that the camera rotates, making it easy to level the horizon regardless of your windshield angle. Around the back, you've got a bright 3.5-inch IPS touchscreen that's responsive and large enough to navigate settings without feeling oversized. The FineVu LX4K goes in a different direction. It has more of a retro camera-inspired design, with a large square body and a massive touchscreen dominating the rear. It's definitely more noticeable from inside the cabin, but honestly, we don't think that's a bad thing. The larger display makes navigating menus incredibly easy, especially if you prefer adjusting settings directly on the dashcam instead of reaching for your phone. Build quality also feels excellent, and just like the Thinkware, it doesn't feel cheap once it's mounted on the windshield. Installation is another area where both cameras are pretty straightforward, although they do things a little differently. The FineVu includes electrostatic mounting films, which make installation cleaner and also make removing the camera later much easier without leaving adhesive behind. We also like that everything you need comes inside the box, including the rear camera cable, cable clips, pry tool, GPS module, and even a separate Wi-Fi dongle. During installation, we simply mounted the camera, connected the rear camera, GPS module, routed the cables through the headliner and weather stripping, and everything came together pretty cleanly. If you want dedicated parking mode, FineVu also supports an auxiliary battery setup, which we've installed as well, keeping the camera powered without relying solely on the vehicle battery. The Thinkware ARC900 is just as clean to install. We mounted it using the included electrostatic film, routed the front and rear camera cables through the headliner, tucked everything neatly behind the trim panels, and connected it using Thinkware's OBD power cable for parking mode support. Cable management was simple, and the compact front camera almost disappears behind the rear-view mirror once everything is finished. Overall, we'd call it a tie here, since both systems are well-designed and relatively easy to install if you're comfortable routing a few cables. Now, let's talk about image quality, because that's really why you're buying a premium dashcam in the first place. Both cameras record in true 4K up front, using Sony Starvis 2 sensors, and honestly, both produce excellent footage. Daytime recordings are sharp, license plates are readable, colors look natural, and dynamic range is strong enough to handle bright skies and darker roads at the same time. Where we start seeing some differences is in the software behind that image processing. Thinkware pairs its Starvis 2 sensor with HDR and Super Night Vision 4.0, doing an excellent job controlling glare from headlights and maintaining detail during nighttime driving. Even on poorly lit roads, footage stays surprisingly clean with very little noise. The FineVu also performs extremely well after dark thanks to its Auto Super Night Vision 2.0 processing. Night footage looks bright without becoming overly artificial, and details remain impressive considering the lighting conditions. Both cameras honestly belong near the top of the premium dashcam category when it comes to image quality, so we don't think either one is going to disappoint you here. Moving over to features, this is where their philosophies become much more obvious. Thinkware focuses on building a platform that can grow over time. Thinkware ARC900 supports optional accessories like the radar module and LTE module, allowing you to expand the system later if your needs change. That modular approach is something we actually appreciate because you don't have to pay for every feature up front if you don't need it immediately. The FineVu also offers an impressive touchscreen interface with plenty of customization options, from recording quality and parking settings to ADAS safety features and system preferences. Almost everything can be adjusted either directly on the camera or through the companion smartphone app using its Bluetooth and 5 GHz Wi-Fi connection. We also like that the app lets you review footage, download clips, update firmware, and adjust settings without constantly removing the memory card. Parking surveillance is another category where both cameras are extremely strong, but they go about it differently. Thinkware's biggest advantage is efficiency. Its energy-saving parking mode dramatically reduces power consumption, allowing significantly longer monitoring times, especially when paired with the optional radar module. Instead of constantly recording, the radar detects approaching movement before waking up the camera, helping extend battery life while still providing solid protection. FineVu counters with smart time-lapse recording and 24/7 power-saving parking mode, along with pre-buffered event recording. That last feature is actually pretty useful because when an impact happens, the camera saves footage from before the event, instead of only starting the recording afterward. It also includes speed camera alerts, red light camera notifications, ADAS plus safety features, and customizable parking behavior that gives you more control over how the system operates. At the end of the day, these are both excellent premium dashcams, but they're built for slightly different buyers. If you're looking for the cleanest OEM appearance, outstanding power efficiency during parking mode, expandable accessories like radar and LTE, and a system that's designed to quietly do its job for years, the Thinkware ARC900 is definitely the better fit. But if you enjoy having more control over your dashcam, love a large touchscreen, appreciate deep software customization, and want features like customizable storage allocation, smart time-lapse, and pre-buffered event recording right out of the box, the FineVu LX4K makes a very compelling case. Honestly, neither one is a bad choice. It really comes down to whether you value Thinkware's expandable ecosystem or FineVu's smarter software experience. Let us know which one you'd pick in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.